wish I could float, the water's up to my throat, but the cost of my friends, they're drowning out. Last time we spoke, I said I needed you most. I just need someone to be around. Oh, someone to be around. Oh, someone to be around, yeah. When my legs start to shiver, my soul starts to quiver, I think of the last time you spoke to me. You said everything has a meaning. Oh, everything happens for a reason. But when someone's alone, the words are never wrong, and I just long for someone to be around. Whoa, whoa, for someone to be around. Whoa, whoa, yeah, for someone to be around. Whoa, whoa, for someone to be around. Whoa, whoa, yeah. So my head is all clouded from thinking about it. I'm trying to find my peace of mind, but there's no way around it, and you just compound it by saying that I'm just a waste of time. Maybe I know this, but choose not to show it. I hope I'm able to work it out. For now I will struggle with all of my troubles, 'cause I need someone to be around. Oh, someone to be around. To be around. Oh, someone to be around. Someone to be around. Oh, someone to be around. Whoa, someone to be around. Someone to be around. We now ask you to switch off your mobile phones and stand to welcome our special guests to the auditorium.
I know the taste of my tears when they run down my face, yeah. Reminds me of all of the years and the dreams I've been chasing. Fueling the fire inside so the fears I can face. Cause mama never told me nothing about being complacent. So you can knock me down, but I won't stay on the ground. Can't stop believing I'm the greatest. Hearts breaking till I know I made it. I'll never know what second place is. No pain, no doubt, till the lights go out. Just a little more makes it worth it all. When I hear the call, will I rise or fall? I know all my roads lead to something gold, so I'ma walk them all. I will walk them all. You can knock me down, but I won't stay on the ground. Can't stop believing I'm the greatest. Hearts breaking till I know I made it. I'll never know what second place is. No pain, no doubt, till the lights go out. Till the lights go out. Yeah, yeah. Some days it feels like I don't wanna go any farther. The only way I know to keep on is keep pushing harder. Can't stop believing I'm the greatest. Hearts breaking till I know I made it. I'll never know what second place is. No pain, no doubt, till the lights go out. Can't stop believing I'm the greatest. Hearts breaking till I know I made it. I'll never know what second place is. No pain, no doubt, till the lights go out. Ko mana toku maunga, ko aroha te moana,
ti hei mauri ora kia tātou. Ti hei uri uri, te hei nako nako kātou. Kia tau haha te rangi e tū nei, kia tau haha te papa e hora nei. Kia tau te mātuku mai rarotonga, koe ia iruku hia manawa pau roto, koe ia iruku hia manawa pau waho. Whakatīna kia tīna, tīna. Te more, i tipu mai Hawaii ki, e pūpū wana hoki, e wāwā wana hoki, tārewa tū ki te rangi aua kia eke tanuku, kia eke tangaroa, whāno, patua mai te toki haumi e hui e, tai ki e. I runga i ngā tīmatanga kōrero ko ngā whatu e huri nei ki te runga rawa, koe ia tonu kei te awhi kei te mana ki a tātou, me whakahonoroe, me whakakroria tōningu o tapu. Nei rā ki te hunga mate rāta ko huri ki tua te kanohi me ki ake ki a rātau haere hoki atu. Hoki atu ki te nuinga o te whānau e tatari mai ne tui te arai, wahua tiana ko tātou kei muri e mihi nei, e tangi nei. Nō reira ki a koutou katoa, mai i roto i ngā ringaringa o te atua. I runga i te kaupapa o te rangi. Nei rā kuranga tira ko tauma i tēnei ata. Ka nui te miati ki a koutou, I nunga i ngā mahi taumata o ia tau, nei rā te rā he whakanui a koutou i roto i tēnei whare karakia. Nei rā i runga i te mato o te whenua i roto i te kura, te kupenga, nei rā o Toi Ohomai e mihi nei ki a koutou, ko tai mai. Nei rā ngā mātua, ngā whaia, ngā tamariki, ngā mokopuna. Nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai. Whakatau mai roto i te moana o Tauranga, ko ngā tipukenga, ko ngā iterangi, ko ngā tirangi nui, ngā karanga iwi, kia koutou i tēnei rā, me te kura o kēnei ki ake te kupenga, ko tau mai i tēnei rā, nā reira, e mihi nei kia koutou o kurauranga tira, ko tau mai i tēnei ata, i rete i tēnei hui ngā mihinga o tātou katoa, tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa, inoi tātou katoa. He honora, he krorea ki te atua, he maungarongo ki te whenua, he whakaro pai ki ngā tāngata katoa, hanga te atua he ngā kauhau ki runga ki tēnā o mātou, i tēnei rā, i runga i te matua te tama me te wairua tapu, tūturu pakamaua kia tīna, haumi e, ui e, tai ki e. Kia ora tātou. Tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa, e tawana ki rau.
Tēnā koe mātua. Ko te pai tāwhati, whaia ki a tāta. Ko te pai tāta, whakamaua ki a tīna. Haumie, huie, tā hiki e. Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Leon toka ingoa. Nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai rā. I'm the executive lead for Wintec and Toi Ohomai business divisions of Tipukinga, the New Zealand Institute for Skills in Technology. And it's my privilege to welcome you, our successful graduates, your whānau, your loved ones, and our Toi Ohomai Tipukinga kai mahi to this graduation ceremony. Over 10 graduation ceremonies across our rohe, we'll be graduating 3,137 successful graduates from Toi Ohomai Tipukinga. We're incredibly proud of you. Thank you one and all for joining us today to celebrate the wonderful achievements of our akonga. Before we begin the ceremony, there are just a few housekeeping items I would like to draw your attention to. In the event of an evacuation, it will be announced through the sound system. On activation, you'll be requested to evacuate the building immediately and walk quickly and calmly to a place of safety. The assembly points are through the doors here at the center, and you'll walk straight back into the front courtyard area. Follow the instructions of the venue fire wardens, as well as the Toi Ohomai event staff dressed in black. In the foyer is a screen set up for live streaming of the ceremony. If parents would like some space with their little ones, please feel free to use this area, and ushers can assist if needed. The ceremony will last for about an hour to an hour and a half, after which we invite you to join us for light refreshments in the foyer. When the ceremony ends, staff on stage will leave first and form a guard of honor for our students, who will then exit dancing through this guard. We ask the audience to remain seated until the students and staff have left. Swift and Click is here taking formal photos before, during, and after the ceremony. There's no sitting fee, and the photos will be available to view online and purchase printed copies. Please do not approach the stage to take photos, as this does interfere with the photographer's flash. You can take photos from the seat that you are in. Please do stay for the entire ceremony, even if you or your loved ones are graduating first. Feel free to show your love and congratulations to your loved ones as they cross the stage by means of waihata, haka, karanga, or any other means. It's such a special day for everyone involved. We encourage you to show your support, your appreciation, and your respect for those graduating. Can I now please ask that you make sure that your mobile phones are on silent, because the penalty for it being on is severe. Please can I ask you all to be standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Kia
What a beautiful soundtrack to our national anthem. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker for today, Sherry Metcalfe. Chances are you probably have some of Sherry's products in your pantry or spice drawer at home. Sherry is the founder and chief executive of Pepper & Me, a hugely successful Tauranga-based company that specializes in producing unique and delicious spice blends. Sherry's journey to success has been an inspiring one. Starting from humble beginnings, she worked tirelessly to build her business from the ground up, using her passion for food and cooking to create a range of products that have won the hearts of foodies right across Aotearoa. Sherry became a chef at 17 after waitressing in a restaurant and becoming obsessed with food. After spending time traveling and eating her way around the world, all while working as a private super yacht chef, she moved home and had 2 children. Instead of going back to work as a chef, she needed something else to do. And spices and sauces were in hot demand, excuse the pun. She started selling products at a market several years ago, and now Pepper & Me has 20 staff and is stocked in more than 200 stores across Aotearoa. With a strong focus on quality, innovation, and customer satisfaction, Sherry has established herself as a leading figure in the New Zealand food industry. Her dedication and hard work have earned her a loyal following of fans and customers who appreciate her commitment to using only the best ingredients and creating products that are both tasty and healthy. To add another notch to her bow, Sherry has published 2 books, Keepers and Together. Today, Sherry will be sharing with us her insights and experiences. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the stage Sherry Metcalfe.
Kia ora koutou katoa. I think you just done my speech for me. Thanks for having me today, guys. My name's Sherry Metcalfe. I'm 34. I'm the owner and CEO of Pepper & Me. We like just be told I make condiments, sauces, spices, basically anything to make your food taste better. I graduated from what was Waireki Polytech in 2008 with a diploma in professional catering craft. I'm not sure if it's still called that, but I'm sure there's still lots of julienning of carrots and mirepoix and brunoise. I've started 4 other businesses across the past 6.5 years since starting Pepper & Me as well, 2 of which I've now sold. Kitco, which was a cookware range, we did cast iron cookware. I learned to import goods as I found that a little bit easier than making sauces and spices, so that was a great experience. Cane-enabled knives, which are beautiful handcrafted carbon steel knives, and we have a subscription-based website, the Pepper & Me Club, which is where we teach people, I guess, how to use our products, how to make healthy, great food for your family on a budget, and we try and stay very relevant to the seasons and to the economy as well. We also have an artisan pickle company, which I just sold last week. That was actually a disaster, so we won't talk about that today. You cannot win them all. 2 cookbooks, Keepers was released in 2021 and Together was released in November of last year. Both of them made it to the top 5 on the bestsellers list, and I'm very, very proud of that achievement. It's really great to have something physical with your face in it to make you feel good about yourself. My 2 kids, Pepper and Kit, they're 4 and 7. It's actually Pepper's birthday today, so that means that Pepper & Me's coming up to 7 years old as well. My chefing skills really have taken me on a pretty amazing journey in my life thus far. I guess that's why I'm here talking to you today. I started off at 16 working in a restaurant called Herb's Place in Rotorua, and I was hired as a waitress, and I really wasn't very good at that, but I very quickly found that I was obsessed with the food, absolutely obsessed by the food coming out of that kitchen, and I wouldn't leave them alone, and they eventually let me start plating up little desserts and putting side salads on a plate. So I left school the next year and came to Polytech to get a qualification. I used to sling wood fire pizzas at a little bar called Seismic at nights while I studied, and absolutely loved it. So after I got qualified, I moved to Brisbane. I lived in my friend's cockroach-infested garage and slaved away for 6 months on a minimum wage. Wasn't all glamorous, for sure, but then I found an opportunity for what was at the time my dream job, which was on Hamilton Island, which is a little resort island on the Great Barrier Reef. And so I hopped on a plane and moved up there without a second thought. It was white sandy beaches, just incredible lifestyle, no responsibility, no cars, no nothing. They even sorted your uniform for you. All you had to do was show up, go to work, and then the rest of your life was enjoying a tropical island. Learned to cook lots of seafood there. We used to work across the different restaurants within the island, so I'd work on 8 or 9 different restaurants, hotels, would rotate, made some amazing friends and had some incredible experiences. And that's where my super yacht journey began. So there was a yacht that had come into the island and they were looking for a chef, and I put my hand up and they said, "Have you got any experience on boats?" And I absolutely fluked it. I said, "Well, I've grown up on boats my whole life. I'd been biscuiting twice." I managed to talk my way into the job and we set sail about a week later. We came down to the Gold Coast and then we did a crossing across to New Zealand, which was probably the only time I've ever genuinely feared for my life. I was like, what on earth have I got myself into? But had the most incredible and amazing experience of being able to circumnavigate New Zealand on a yacht, and we're cooking everything. Like the boys would fish and dive every day, and we would go from having beautiful fresh produce unlimited to being in Milford Sounds and not able to get provisions for weeks and having to get vegetables helicoptered in. So we were cooking everything and anything in between those two extremes, from having nothing to anything. We then took the boat over to the Netherlands and spent 2 years travelling and experiencing the cultures and the people and the food of different countries, which was just incredible. So we went to Norway and I learned to cook reindeer and salt cod, and then we went to Sweden and I learned about Swedish meatballs and pickled herring. I'd always try and get out and meet people and get in their homes if I could, and just find out what their local specialties were. In Russia, we had a bodyguard, and he took me to his babushka's house, the grandmother, and she taught me how to make borscht and stroganoff and things like that. And I really, at this point, developed a passion for people as well as food. And those two things, I guess, have been quite consistent throughout my life and my journey. I came home when it's been 2012. It was just supposed to be a visit, but I ended up meeting someone, getting married, and then getting pregnant a year later. So that was my super yacht journey over. And then once my daughter Pepper was born, that was 7 years ago, I just loved being at home with her. I absolutely loved being a mum. We moved from Auckland down here, and then once your maternity leave runs out, you're kind of back to square one. There was no way I could go back to yachting. I couldn't go back to travelling. I wasn't going back to resorts. So you start from square one again, I guess, and try to figure out what you're going to do with your life. So my grand plan was mixing salts in my kitchen at home and some spice pastes, and I went and bought some containers from Gilmore's, and I took them to the little big markets, and it didn't go very well. Quite quickly learnt that you need to sell a lot of salt to make up your $300 market stall fee. We had no money, had absolutely no money. I remember using my duvet cover to put over my plastic table to sell my spices on, because we couldn't even afford a stall setup fee. It was very, very back to bare bones. But that's how Pepper and Me was born. It was literally a market stall that didn't make any money. I was very, very fortunate to have a brother who works in the technology industry, and I convinced him to build me a website. And I guess that was the pivotal point in everything, being able to sell online, and then I'd just get the courier to pick up the products from my front door and I could start home with the baby, and that was awesome. We really didn't make any traction for the first couple of years. I actually had to go and get a job. There was no way that was going to make a contribution to my family. So I used to work at Pepper's daycare, and I'd make jam sandwiches and butter chicken for the toddlers, and they wouldn't eat it. So it was a massive contrast to being on super yachts and cooking for the rich and famous to being back to 2-year-olds who refused to eat. But I slogged it out. I used to cook all day at the preschool. I'd go home, I'd mix my salts, mix my spices, put them in the containers, and then I'd go on Instagram and take pictures and make videos and try and teach people how to cook, I guess. Both of my parents advised me to stop what I was doing. They thought I was absolutely wasting my time. Luckily for them, I've never really listened. sorry parents. And I kept slogging it out. We kept going. And around year 3, we kind of started to have a bit of a break with Instagram. We really got some traction using influencers, and I think we hit the sweet spot with when influencing was free. So before people were expecting massive money to promote products, I could just send people some spices and they'd happily share it with the whole world. And people fell in love with the products. They absolutely fell in love with the products, and I've always had a very, very strong belief that the products are the best in the industry, and stuck with that. So yeah, we started to get some followers, we started to get some regular customers. We eventually were able to move the kitchen out of home and got into a small warehouse, and then we got into a bigger warehouse, and then we got into a bigger one. So it's been a slow, well maybe not slow, very steady journey of continuous growth for Pepper and Me, and then we're now almost 7 years in. 23 staff, 250 stockists across the country. We turn over $6 million a year, which is a lot of salt. It's not often I get to reflect on the past 15 years of my life, but it's been a very epic ride so far. The skill of cooking has taken me across the world and then brought me back home, and I guess blessed me with a life that I could never have dreamed of, really. Being a chef has taught me to never be afraid of hard work. You can always find the grit when you dig deep, always. I'm not sure I have any particularly inspiring quotes to finish up with, but I do have a very firm belief in active optimism. I grasp every opportunity that comes my way. Some of them work out and some of them don't. If I can give you one piece of advice, you can 100% fake it till you make it. Have the confidence to give anything a go. If it doesn't work out, it'll be fine. I've actually just signed up to take on what is now my dream job next year. I'm going to be hosting food tours across Italy for 4 weeks of the year. I've forgotten to mention to them that I've never actually been to Italy, but you can guarantee that by the time it comes for me to go next year, I'm going to be an expert on every corner of Italy and every part of Italian food. Congratulations, guys, to everyone graduating today. The world is yours to take on now.
Kia ora, Sherry. It's amazing to have an ex-student of our organisation standing in front of you, still quite young and highly successful and going places, taking numbers. And the key message in what we heard she said was that when all is said and done, that true success comes from working harder than anyone else around you. A key message for our konga is that you should be looking at focusing on finding jobs and roles where you can learn, where you can grow and develop the most. Find something or someone that truly inspires you. Join a business that shares your vision or start one yourself. The road to success is not always easy to navigate. But with hard work, with drive, and with passion, it is possible to achieve your goals. It's that determination that brought you here today. It's that determination that brought you a good couple of years ago in the same place that you are. Don't lose that determination. Another round of applause for Cherie. Thank you very much. Time to get to the formalities. I, Dr. Leon Fourie, by the powers vested in me as the executive lead of Toi Ohomai Te Pukenga, do now convene this ceremony to confer degrees and awards, diplomas and certificates to graduands, both present and in absentia. To officiate in this capacity, I welcome to the stage from the Faculty of Business, Design and Services Industries, Faculty Dean Bart Vos.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Tēnā koe Leon, tēnā koe Cherie, atua tamati. A special time today, folks. The sun's out, We're in a beautiful location with great company, family support, community, stakeholders to celebrate the success of today. And we are at the grand finale of this event. This is where we acknowledge those that have done the hard work and we hand over their recognition by way of a parchment. Could I please invite Mark Wilson to present the parchment for the New Zealand Certificate in Supply Chain Management Level 5. With our first graduate, Venu George. Awarding the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Supply Chain Management Level 6, Luciana Mariel Gatan. She's a long walk. Awarding the parchment for the New Zealand Certificate in Business Accounting Support Services Level 4 and the New Zealand Certificate in Business Administration and Technology Level 4, Belinda Sullivan. New Zealand Certificate in Business Administration and Technology Level 4, Mona Silviana. Awarding the New Zealand Diploma in Business Accounting Level 5, Kyla Blackmore. Awarding the New Zealand Diploma in Business Human Resource and Management Strand, Level 5, Adeline Haynes. Awarding the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Business Leadership and Management Strand, Level 5, Henry Lecky Hodge. Also receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Business Leadership and Management Strand, Level 5, Andrea Legat. Could I please invite Richard Dray from Chartered Accountants ANZ to the stage to present a parchment for the Bachelor of Applied Management, Accounting and Chartered Accountants Australia New Zealand Award. And the well-deserving graduate for these awards is Angela Edwards. Awarding the Bachelor of Applied Management, Accounting Strand, Emila Randula Kulantunga. Awarding the Bachelor of Applied Management, Business Management Strand, Pasan Lokala Kalatunga. Receiving the Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Pretika Nand. Thank you, Mark. Could I invite Nikki Harding to present the parchment for the New Zealand Certificate in Real Estate Salesperson Level 4? With our first graduate, Lydia Gibbons. Receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Conveyancing Level 6, Elena Ash. Could I now please welcome Joe Shannon and Lynette White from New Zealand Society of Conveyancing to the stage. The following graduate will be receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Conveyancing Level 6 and the Lester Dempster Memorial Award sponsored by the New Zealand Society of Conveyancer. And this lucky deserving winner is Danielle Moore. Receiving the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Conveyancing Level 6, Shana Tope. Elizabeth Williams. Receiving the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Legal Executive Studies Level 6, San Shirley Apera. What a polite sister. Shannon, also receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Legal Executive Studies, Level 6, Shannon Cook. Amanda Duffy. Alexandra Langford. Could I please invite Danielle Brownlee from Holland Beckett to the stage to award the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Legal Studies Level 6 and the Holland Beckett Diploma in Legal Executive Studies Top Graduate Award. Teresa McDonald. Receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Legal Executive Studies Level 6, Jasmine McTavish. Samantha Meads. Taryn Thomas. Deborah Wilson. Thank you, Nikki. Could I please invite Paul Milne to the stage to award the Graduate Diploma in New Zealand Immigration Advice Level 7. With our first graduate, Simona Buano. Catherine Furi. Never gets me flowers. Bonus of being the wife. Jane Grace. I'd like to now invite Richard Howard and Martin King from Pathways to New Zealand to the stage. To award the Graduate Diploma in New Zealand Immigration Advice Level 7 and Pathways Award Top Student sponsored by Pathways to New Zealand Limited and Walters Kua and CCH Immigration Law Prize for the Law 6015 and Laws 7012, it's a mouthful. Also, and this award goes to John Henderson. Could I please invite Helen Denty Singh and Tom Su from Malcolm Pacific Immigration to the stage. And John, you can't get away that easy, John Henderson, because you are also the recipient of the Malcolm Pacific Immigration Award for Professional Practice. For that many prizes, you can take the short trip. Thank you. The following graduate receiving the Graduate Diploma in New Zealand Immigration Advice Level 7 and the Malcolm Pacific Immigration Award for Manakitanga, Don Johnson Villanueva. Receiving the Graduate Diploma in New Zealand Immigration Advice Level 7, Maria Cecilia Jimenez. Mi Jing Kim. Yaneska Schutte. Yu Ming Zhu. I please invite Shelley McGowan to the stage to present the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Web Development and Design Level 5. And our first graduate is Rodrigo de Fraga Nunes. Awarding the New Zealand Diploma in Software Development Level 6, Caleb Dixon. Kim Parker. Cody Shannon. Could I please invite Paul Morris to the stage to present the parchments for the Bachelor of Applied Information Technology, Software Development. And our first graduate is Susan Bandari. Gagandeep Bangu. Vinicius Giuliani Souza. Yongbo Lee. Angelika Patabenji. Joy Rana. Inderjeet Singh. Oh no, sorry. My bad, boss. Jared Sturton. Could I please invite Nicole Shanders O'Shea to present the parchment for the New Zealand Certificate in Music Level 4. Thanks, Paul. With our first graduate, Samuel Hilbert. Receiving the New Zealand Certificate in Arts and Design Level 4, Jessica Hardy. Receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Music Level 5, Matthew Lowe. Awarding the Bachelor of Creative Industries Fashion Design Level 7 to Sinead Clendon. Receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Fashion Design Level 7 and the Supreme Fashion Designer Award sponsored by Textiles Alive, Sheena Richardson. Receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Graphic Design Level 7 and Wave Agency Graphic Design Internship Award, Rachel Ace. Receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Graphic Design Level 7, Jonathan Cramp. Joshua Evans. Brianna Fuller. Jacob Peters. Isaac Tiki. Jamie Ray Thompson. Receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Visual Art Level 7 and the Alpha Rendell Photography Scholarship, Kim Fifield. Receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Visual Art Level 7, Ipu Hapi. Receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Visual Arts Level 7 and the Friends of the Gallery Emerging Artist Award, Eloise van der Merwe. Also receiving the Bachelor of Creative Industries Visual Arts Level 7, Makili van Lee. Terina Williams. Could I please invite Shane Yardley to the stage to present the New Zealand Diploma in Baking Level 5. Thank you, Nicole. And our first graduate, Ashley Brown. Rebecca Reeder. Bhupinder Kaur. Receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Cookery Advanced Cookery Level 5 and the House of Knives Top Student Award is Reef Hancock. Receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Cookery Advanced Cookery Level 5, Naomi Reid. Mintu Sharma. Thanks, Shane. Could I please invite Kylie New to present the parchment for the New Zealand Diploma in Hospitality Management Level 5. With our first graduate, Bailey Johnson. Receiving the New Zealand Diploma in Tourism and Travel Level 5, Paige Simpson. Hazel Wibley. Thanks, Kylie. Could please invite Robin Hooper to the stage to award the New Zealand Certificate in Commercial Barbering Level 4. With our first graduate, Grace Waka. Samantha Watts. I'd like to now invite Shannon Quinn and Lynette Smith to award the New Zealand Certificate in Hairdressing Salon Support Level 3 and the New Zealand Certificate in Hairdressing Emerging Stylist Level 4. Receiving the New Zealand Certificate in Hairdressing Salon Support Level 3, Georgia Langdale Hunt. Cheyenne Newton. Madison Norton. Kennedy Park. Georgia Sexton. Shilpi Cynthia. Beatrice Steindorf-Feucht. Receiving the New Zealand Certificate in Hairdressing Emerging Stylist Level 4, Heidi Benner. Gabriella Evans. Chantal Guanasia. Meg Hanson-Smith. Zinnia Stewart. We're on the home straight whānau. Keep those hands warm. Could I please invite Mel Fisher to present the parchments for the New Zealand Certificate in Beauty Therapy, Level 4. With our first graduate, Phoebe Gibson-Carr. Cara Lee Hamill. Bella Hibbett. Holly Manukonga. Caitlin Noel. Madeline Pardo. I'd like to now invite Alison Templeton to the stage to present the final 2 parchments for the New Zealand Diploma in Beauty Therapy Level 5. With our first graduate, Riley Edburn. And last, but certainly not least, Poppy Livingston. Folks, while your hands are warm, let's have one more final round of applause for all our graduates today. Well, here we are. What a fantastic ceremony, a great turnout, a beautiful day. All in all, pretty awesome day, right, folks? I thank you for your patience and your participation in this momentous occasion. You should all be so proud. Proud of yourselves, proud of your friends, proud of everything you've achieved. Today, we celebrate the combination of your hard work and dedication. Before you leave here, as our newest graduates and whānau of Toi Ohomai te Pukenga, I want to reflect on the effort it took to get here, as we know this journey wasn't easy. The past few years have been challenging, to say the least, and there were times where you may have struggled, doubted yourself, and wanted to give up. But you didn't. You persevered, and I see some nodding of their heads in the front row here. You put in the hours of studying, the late nights, and the early mornings. You made sacrifices, overcame obstacles, and achieved what you set out to do. You demonstrated determination. And listening to our guest speaker today, determination through failure and success is what ultimately achieves the outcome you're looking for. Today, you can look back with pride on what you have accomplished and how you have gained a new world of possibilities. You've opened doors, you've got a ticket, go on the bus that you choose. The new experiences and the new opportunities, they're waiting for you. They're ready for you, and you are ready for them. You have proven to yourself that you have what it takes to succeed. Let us not forget the people who have supported us along the way. Your whānau, your friends, your tutors, and your support team, whatever that looks like in your world. They have believed in you, encouraged you, pushed you, kicked you out of bed, and were quick to celebrate your victories alongside you. When you fell, they were there. They stood you up and they pushed you back out that door. Thank you. Today we thank them for all that they've done. As we know, it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a community to share success. Let's put our hands together for those that have supported you and are here today. As you leave today, you take with you the knowledge, skills, and experiences that you've gained, but you also take away the friendships that you've made, the confidence to pursue your dreams, and the determination to make them your reality. So let us celebrate today, for it is a day to be proud of. Let us remember the hard work and dedication, but also look forward with excitement to the bright future that awaits us. Congratulations, you so deserve today. Whānau, that now brings us to the end of the formalities, and before I call upon Mātua Tamati to close our proceedings, could I please ask that you all remain seated, and on the completion of today's ceremonies, the staff will leave our stage and form a guard of honour to celebrate the successful entrepreneurs that sit in front of us here today. Thank you.
Kia inui tātou. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, te ata whai o te tātou ati ariki a ihu kreiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga tahitanga i te wairua tapu, tūtiru pakamaua kia tīna, tīna, haumi e ui e, tai ki e. Kia ora tātou.
Wow. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight